Yes, everything is perfect. So let's start, Kriti. So first of
Yes.
all, thank you so much, Kriti, for accepting my invitation, and I'm really so elated. So first of all, this is first video I'm going to upload on my YouTube channel of yours. So please, could you introduce a little bit about yourself?
Um, Hello everyone and hello to Renu. I am Kriti Raj and I know Renu from a year ago, right? Right?
Right, Kriti, right, Kriti.
Since a year ago. And I met her from I met her in an online application. I don't remember the name now, but it was quite like the experience when you met a person and you feel so close to them.
Yes,
And after that sessions on the particular app, we started to interact in on Google Meets and Zoom sessions, and
yes.
now we are here. It's like the bonding has become so strong that we can't even leave. And
It's
there is
true.
and there is something that I never feel with with you, that is there a generation gap, because and I know that there is a long distance gap too, but I never
Yes,
felt that.
yes.
Yes,
I think on this
yeah,
channel,
you live in
everyone,
other state.
yes.
Huh?
I mentioned, I
You
think,
live
in
in
a
other state.
video. Yes.
In what video?
In a particular video, I mentioned about my age. So everyone knows now. So age gap
So
is very
I
huge.
think that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter at all. I sometimes I feel like that I'm quite mature for my age, like whatever, because people have commented on this particular thing that
Mhm,
you don't look like a 23 or 22-year-old.
mhm,
You just act like you are 25 or over that.
mhm,
I feel elated by this sentence, by
mhm,
this comment that okay,
mhm,
I have matured,
mhm,
that in but like not in just age or not in just body or not in just
mhm,
physical thing, but
mhm,
it just my thoughts have matured enough so
mhm.
that people really understand me and really want to connect with me.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's why I feel like with Renu, I just feel very good at like there is a gap, there is a communication gap,
Thank you so
there
much,
is no
Kriti.
emotional gap.
Thank you so much, Kriti. It
Yeah,
means a lot
and
for me. Mhm.
yes, and I don't know what to say in my introduction. I'm just 23-year-old, just completed my post graduation too, and
Mhm.
now pursuing another degree from
Okay.
Jamia Millia University. So yeah, I have upgraded in my education and in everything. So,
Mhm.
and for that, thanks to Renu.
Thank you so much, Kriti. And I think for when it comes to introduction, I think you are Kriti, and first of all, you are my friend. Okay.
Yes,
And just
yes.
at a point, a little bit, I helped you during the preparation of interview. And that's why we are going to have a wonderful discussion related to this because there is a fear related to interview, right? So before starting that conversation, I would like to congratulate you, Kriti, prop to you for that one for your success. And now I am really so curious, and that's why I requested to have this kind of session where you can explain your journey during this interview process. So, could you please walk us through the interview process, Kriti?
Okay, so
Mhm.
the interview, and I can say it was my we
I think network issue.
practical and we do the tutor gives
Mhm.
us to Viva. I
Mhm.
think there is
Now
some
it's
headline
fine.
going on. Internet connection is okay.
Yeah, now it's fine in between, but now it's fine. Go ahead.
Okay, so
Mhm.
I'm pursuing masters in psychology. Like I completed the degree. I can say just the result is awaited. So
Yeah.
for that we had to submit the project. We had
Mhm.
to submit our internship file, and
Mhm.
another thing is a practical exam. And for all these things,
Mhm.
we just go through the Viva thing, and AKA, I can say that it is kind of interview. I have never
Mhm.
done the Viva thing before, even in my graduation, because
Yes.
my graduation completed in the in during Corona times, like during
Mhm.
COVID times. So
Yes.
it was like my first face-to-face interaction with any kind of panel or
Yeah.
committee.
Yeah.
So I took the sessions from you
Mhm.
to like clear the interview for the job purpose, but
Yes.
alas, that the job did happen right now, so
Yes.
it's okay. But those sessions, I can feel that those sessions literally helped me in my all three Viva process.
Mhm.
Like when I entered the room, there is some always fear going on into my mind that how will I interact or how will I give responses to the teachers while looking face to face, while
Yes.
seeing in their eyes. I
Yes.
always
Yes.
just do here and there and
Actually, it is
remind me like
challenging for everybody, I think, Kriti.
yes, yes,
It is.
yes. Apart from giving your answers and
Mhm.
responding and responses, it
Mhm.
just the non-verbal communication impacted a lot.
Yes, it's true.
Yes,
Mhm.
our gestures, our eye contact, our hands movement, our body posture, shoulder
Yes.
posture,
Yes.
everything impacted a lot in an interview. They
Mhm.
show how much confident you are. They
Yes.
show that how much underconfident you or how much overconfident you and how much
Yes.
confident are you in your responses. That is the
Yes.
main point. Even I'm telling a very wrong answer to the interviewer or to my teacher, but he
Yes.
can just suspect that I am just making responses just to complete the interview or viva.
Interview, correct.
Yes.
Mhm.
So of course I made a mistake in my
Mhm.
response, not in my communication skill because it's just I didn't know about that particular thing
Mhm.
in my course. So, but I don't think they suspected it that I'm
Mhm.
just confusing. And in one question, I just simply said, I'm not able to recall. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
So they just
Yes.
respected that.
Yes.
As a student, I don't know. It happens. It happens
Yes.
during an interview. We have lot of things going in our mind that we forgot
Correct.
the
Correct.
particular exact thing.
Mhm.
Yeah. And the very first, I'm just sharing my experience that
Yes.
my
Mhm.
practical,
Mhm.
my practical was sentence completion test. So it is a kind of a semi-structured projective technique to assess
Mhm.
your personality,
Okay.
assess the personality of an individual.
Mhm.
And there is a format of questionnaire that
Mhm.
it contains 50 incomplete sentences, and you have to fill it with the very
Mhm.
first thought coming into your mind,
Mhm.
right?
Right.
So they asked me about that, like
Mhm.
describe your practical, describe your
Mhm.
project. And first, at home, I thought that if I'm not able to say anything in English, I would
Mhm.
say in Hindi. But
Mhm.
at that particular time, I knew my word that, okay, it's not like I cannot speak in English. Because,
Yes.
of course, my teachers and peers always interacted in English.
Mhm.
But it was like, it's just that particular time that I have to show my skills too. I have to
Yes.
show myself too that, yes, you have achieved something.
Yes.
I have practiced a lot in English, and this is the time that you can show it to yourself that
Yes.
yes, you have improved.
Mhm.
So that's why I thought when I just entered the room, I already made up my mind that no,
Mhm.
I'm just going to say everything in English, no matter it will be wrong or right.
Yes.
I will just say in English,
Yes.
and that's happened when I just described. I was I was not able to believe myself that did I
Mhm.
say yes? Did I say all of this without any confusion and
Yes.
anything? And when the interviewer like nodded in
Mhm.
affirmative, then I
Mhm.
was like, okay, my response was good, my everything was good. Then they
Mhm.
asked me another question, and that was related to my project experiences.
Mhm.
And of course, when you tell your experiences, things go here and there.
Yes,
But
sometimes. Mhm.
yeah, sometimes. And that time, because we describe something from our past and
Mhm.
putting in all that experiences in front of someone they don't know. So I have to make them like I have to make them sure that my experiences are real. I'm not making them up.
Yes.
Because sometimes they suspected it just that the person is just making up the responses just to
Yes.
clear the viva or for getting
Correct.
more marks.
Yes.
Yeah. So I remember that in a one session you told me about my pace,
Mhm.
like speaking in English, and I
Yes.
usually hurry up my sentences because there is some thought going on in my mind that I will miss out the details
Yes.
coming up. So at that particular time, I'm just sharing my interview viva experience. At that particular time, the you know ऐसा होता है ना कि एक किताब का चैप्टर हमारे दिमाग में खुला होता है,
Right.
and I was just reading out in a slow
Yes.
pace. That
Mm.
was the moment I felt that yes, I have improved. I have also achieved that particular remark Renu made on me, that you have to improve this thing. Like
Thanks.
your way of delivering speech is very good. Like my way of delivering is
Yeah.
good, but I have to work on the slow pace. And that was the major drawback going
Yes.
on in my speech and in my English communication skills, that I was not able to control my pace while
Yes.
delivering the response.
Correct. It should be there. I have been
It
teaching in
should be.
such a beautiful manner. Like fluency doesn't mean to speak in a high speed. No. Right.
Because you sometimes we just ate up the word, sometimes we just
Yeah.
mixed up the grammar. And and I have noted that I have done this mistake quite a lot of times when
Yes.
interacting with you and when interacting with other person.
Mm-hmm.
And when session over, I always feel that okay, these are the things I have to work upon. Like I made this mistake while the interaction, but these are the things I had to work upon. And I'm not saying that I became fluent after that interview session. I'm not, but it's just my first achievement of
Yes.
facing an interview front to front.
And
So
yes, there is no
yeah,
harm
that's
to celebrate such kind of small achievements, right? It is your
yes, yes.
hard work. We have to celebrate.
And I don't care how much marks I will got in
Yeah.
my particular practicum or viva. It's just my
Yes.
personal achievement that whatever I
Yes.
did. Of course, they won't give my marks. Of course, they won't give marks according to my English, but there is impact of English. When
Yes.
you gave your responses
Mm-hmm.
in English, it made an impact. Because I don't know that you have heard or not.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I have I've seen a lot of videos for the UPSC too, and students choose psychology as their option, and
Mm-hmm.
teachers always suggest that choose psychology in English medium, because
Mm-hmm.
there is no scope in psychology for Hindi medium. I don't know, like all other people know about it or not, but
Mm-hmm.
particularly in UPSC, there is no scope of psychology, like pursuing psychology in Hindi medium,
Hindi medium.
because yeah, because researches happens in psychology is from the Western perspective, and
Mm-hmm.
they have introduced all of the terms of psychology, like all the
Yes.
terminologies in English. There is no replacement
Mm-hmm.
in Hindi.
Yes.
Even if you are speaking in Hindi, you have to use the same words in English,
Mm-hmm.
like the English terminology in the
Yes.
Hindi sentences too.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it create an impact. Like
Mm-hmm.
uh if I'm an interviewer and a student coming over to me and giving responses in Hindi while using
Mm-hmm.
the English terminologies, it's
Yes.
okay. But if another student comes to me and using particularly English and English terminology,
Mm-hmm.
it creates an, you know, एक हो जाता है कि what would I say, a hierarchy, that this
Mm-hmm.
particular student is more
Mm-hmm.
like it's this particular student is better than before.
Yes.
So this kind of thing impacted, and I can see in my teachers that they have this kind of scenario in their mind, that the
Mm-hmm.
person who is already fluency, like the person who is already fluent in their language, they
Yes.
have more knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Mm-hmm.
have seen it. So
Okay.
that was experience. And I told my father and my mother about this, that
Your voice,
mom and
yeah.
dad,
Now it's, yeah,
my
now it's,
voice is not clear.
yes, yes. It was like that. And video also. Now it's fine. Now it's fine, Kriti.
Okay.
Maybe
So when I
sometime.
came home, I told my mom and dad that, Papa, what happened is that our viva was going on, and when I entered the room, I thought that I will do my best today. Not in just psychology term, I will do best in my English terms too. And I did it. And the, his expression and her expression was like, really? Okay. Okay. Like, just parents sometimes just do not give an elated expressions. They just, okay, good.
Yes,
So
it happens.
that that was good, was uh, like very fruitful for me. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think my tears are coming now. But
I can understand, Kriti. Uh,
yes, yes.
yes, you
And
can't
I want to
control.
thank you for this, like for whole
It's
journey, for
your hard work,
improvement,
Kriti. It's
everything.
your hard work. You know, you have this kind of courage and you used a beautiful word. I have been teaching in such a way, okay, nothing is impossible. If you have a fear, try to train your brain accordingly. Okay, try to be comfortable when it comes to spoken English. Try to be comfortable with your own tone, the way you are carrying yourself. Little bit mistakes, it's fine, little bit here and there. People are ready to
Hmm.
accept that, right? Interviewer is not going to evaluate your speeches on the basis of grammar. They are there to see your confidence level, first of all, your emotional
Yes,
intelligence. So many things, aspects are there, but first of all, I think this is the best part. You have to, everybody should work on it. Always try whatever action you are going to do, you are going to take an action in your future, accordingly try to train your brain,
yes,
right?
yes,
Everything will work for you. So Kriti, one more
yes.
question. I have one more question for you. Any effective strategy would you like to share with audience? Okay, before interview, three things are really very important.
Uh, I want to say one thing that
Mhm.
helped me to improve my pace. You
Yes,
know, when you told me about it, Keith, you have to improve your pace. You
yes,
have to slow down yourself. So
yes.
what I did that I used to watch English movies,
Mhm.
and of course they are native speakers, so they speak in a very fast mood. So
Yes.
what I used to do, I slow down the video to
Mhm.
like normal to 0.75
Yes, there
or
is so
to
many options. Yeah,
0.5.
yeah.
Yeah. So that like slowing down the video helped me to catch up the pace, like in what pace
Excellent.
I want to.
Excellent,
So
Kriti. Mhm.
that is the strategy I think that worked for me, because
Mhm.
sometimes because there is no use like if
Mhm.
you I'm able to understand what they are saying, but I'm not able to comprehend
Yes.
they are saying, what kind of structures, grammatical structures, or what kind of vocabulary, lexical
Mhm.
approach they are using.
Yes.
So to be able to grasp those vocabularies,
Mhm.
the just slowing down to 0.5 or 0.75 helped me, I think,
Yes.
because I'm doing it for over a month, and yeah. So this slowing down, and after that, delivering, like doing the same role play in a home when I'm alone. Like I'm become Monica and someone is Ross. Like
Mhm.
this is the intercept from the Friend series. So
Mhm.
I'm whatever Monica is saying, I'm saying in a very slow pace.
Yes.
It's Ross. What are you doing?
Mhm.
And the Ross is replying, I'm just eating my corn chips.
Mhm.
So this slowing down helped me. Of course,
Yes.
they are saying in a very fast way, Ross, what are you doing?
Yes.
And I'm saying, Ross, what are you doing? I'm
Yes.
just saying it as
Yes.
an example. So this helped me a lot. And before going to the interview,
Mhm.
uh, how can I say? It's just my personal religious thing that I
Yeah.
went to a event, and
Mhm.
the person speaking over there, he was
Mhm.
from a religious background, and
Mhm.
he said that कि जो भी आपको करना है ना, मतलब like जो होने वाला है ना, उसको कोई रोक नहीं सकता. Nobody
Right.
can stop whatever going in the future.
Yes.
So you have to just do it without any thought कि यार
Yes.
आगे क्या हो. Just do it. छोड़ दो.
Yes. Correct,
So that
Kriti.
particular thought helped me कि यार
Mhm.
okay, whatever will go on after this, I will just if I will just accept it.
Yes. Yes.
So
It's true.
because you said now that train your mind. So
Yeah.
it is like train your emotional mind, train your
Yes.
emotional intelligence, because personality it doesn't depend on the intelligence quotient like IQ. Personality depends on
Yes.
emotional intelligence.
Yes. It's
So
very
yeah,
true. Yeah.
yes.
It's
And
very
apart
true.
from this, like uh, comprehending your subject is very important.
Mhm. Yes.
subject or in whatever course
Again,
that will be able to,
your video.
I think videos.
Yes, now it's working. No worries.
Okay,
That's
I will
why we
repeat that
can't.
point.
Yeah, we can't rely on this technology now.
Yes.
Internet and all. Okay, please go ahead,
That
Kriti.
happens. Yeah, and the third thing I would say that
Mm.
master your subject. Not just
True.
subject, master your field in
Yes.
whatever field you are in.
Yes.
Because of course that particular field will give you the terminologies, the vocabularies. If someone
Yes.
is in journalism field, they have
Mm-hmm.
to use the journalist kind of words
Yes.
that I don't know. And it's possible that I don't know the particular words used in journalism, particular
Mm-hmm.
used in law, particular words used in doctorate and everything.
It's true.
I watched a series. I
Mm-hmm.
watched a series. It was totally based on doctors, and
Mm-hmm.
I learned so many words, so
Yes.
many new words.
Mm-hmm.
Like the one knife we used to put butter.
Mm-hmm.
So there is, yeah. So in their term, they use this word scalpel in doctors' term.
Yes.
So there are so many different words according to
Different.
the field. They generated from that field. In
Yes.
psychology, like in my field, there is
Mm-hmm.
so many new words that you may not able to know, and someone is because it's just we uses
Yes.
all those terms in our daily life. So it happened. So mastering your field will help you in
Yeah,
your particular
definitely.
English communication level.
Yes.
Yes.
So yeah, whatever you are
So
saying, it is making a lot of sense for everybody, I think. It should be there.
it should be.
Yes. Anything else you want to say, Kriti? I'm just trying to listen to you very carefully. And the happiness I can see on your face, in your eyes, I can feel on
Yes.
camera. And I'm so content, really.
Thank you so much. I want to say that it's just one thing happened to me that
Mhm.
oh I was able to give my best in
Yes.
an interview,
Yes.
aka Viva.
Mhm.
Uh, I have there are so many things coming up to me like showing up for a job interview
Mhm.
and showing up for like higher education interviews.
Yes.
So like there is lot of things, but now I'm confident that I have to work and improve myself a lot every day because
Correct.
little changes happens every day to your speech, happens
Yes.
every day to your confidence. So right now I'm just not like okay, you remember one day I asked you that Renu, I want to know about that if I'm going to a non-Hindi speaking state and
Yeah, completely.
right, yes. So at that time, as that did happen, I just uh, not able to score by 1 mark.
Mhm.
So that's happened. But at that time, I was underconfident about my speech. That
Yes.
what happens if I have to go to an interview in
Mhm.
non-Hindi speaking state because they will take interview only in English. And
Yes.
how will I able to face all that? Like
Mhm.
even what happens if there is some group discussion round? What happens if there is a personality test round?
Yes.
And English is the first in part there. So ऐसा क्या होता है कभी कभी like कि just to deliver everything in English, we forgot our main subject. We forgot our field
Mhm.
and we
Mhm.
mixed up everything. No
Yes.
matter how much I am good in my skill, in my
Mhm.
teaching skill, like I'm an educator.
Mhm.
So no matter how much I am good in my skill, but doing everything in English when you are underconfident will
True.
will mess up everything. So
And it will
that kind
hinder
of
your confidence level also. It will hinder your
yes, that
confidence
makes me
level.
underconfident at that time. That how
Mhm.
will I able to do it? And that's why I asked you, and you said in affirmative that everything will be fine. You have this much
Yes.
charisma in you that
Yes.
you will be able to succeed it. So okay, that didn't happen. That interview part did happen to me,
Mhm.
but there will be more. I'm looking for
Yes,
more
there is a
opportunities, and
learning. Okay.
yes,
There is a learning always. You are going to learn something. You are going to experience something new in your life for your personal and professional growth. So we should always carry this kind of mindset.
And now I'm much more confident that okay, I will do it. There is no trauma of not able to speak in English. There is no
Yes,
fear about like that.
yes,
I just have to master my subject, my teaching
correct.
skills, and
Mhm.
I will be able to deliver all those things in English. There is
Definitely.
no gap now.
Wonderful. Wow. Glad to know, Kriti. Thank you so much, I would say. And just I want to mention two lines over here for everybody, whoever is watching that particular video. If you are going to attempt an interview and you are preparing for that, just be comfortable. As you mentioned, master your subject, whatever you are preparing for, the first one, the second one, confidence should be there. The next one, always try to train your brain, carry a positive mindset, and enjoy
Yes,
each single bit of it, whatever it is. Just enjoy the process. और ये मुझे लगता है मैंने हमेशा वीडियो में मेंशन भी किया है कृति. Whatever the process is, try to enjoy it. That's it.
and
Success will come
to
automatically.
add,
Please, Kriti.
one more thing I want to add. When I was giving my viva, they
Mm-hmm.
asked me a question, and I didn't know that they are just putting this
Yes,
question to everybody.
yes.
So the examiner, the external
Mm-hmm.
examiner, made a comment that I asked this question to everyone, and you are the only one who gave this correct answer. And you know, external examiner
Mm-hmm.
never made this kind of comment to anyone. They never praises anyone
No,
in Viva,
it's rare to
and
find.
they praises me, and I was happy that okay, that's good. That's good.
Wonderful. It's a beautiful journey, I would say. This experience is so
Yes,
pleasant for you, I would say, Kriti.
yes, yes,
Okay, so thank you so much for sharing your experience, this beautiful experience. I think many people will learn a lot of things with the help of this video. And yeah, right?
yes,
Thing is that we need to work hard to achieve our goal. That's it.
yes. And I believe that you know, I have followed many channels before, like
Mhm,
uh, before meeting you, I followed many channels, and
mhm,
I didn't see any growth in
mhm,
myself, in my English speaking skills.
mhm.
And when I took sessions for interview, I guess we did 7 8 sessions,
Yes,
right?
right.
And after all the session, now I'm standing on this particular platform that I can speak very fluently and able to tackle all of my interviews and viva,
Yes.
and all this thanks goes to you, because a good mentor will always help.
Actually, Kriti, I don't want to overstate the things. When it comes to interview preparation, only 5 to 10
Yes,
sessions will work for everybody. Even 5 sessions are
yes.
enough.
Because interview is
Okay.
all about ourselves.
Yeah.
We are going to represent ourselves. There is no particular, like you will not made any experience for me.
Yes.
I will able to, बस जो बोल रही हूँ वो एक authentic लगना चाहिए in our speech,
Yes.
in our English.
Yes. I agree.
Yes,
Like, try to be honest with yourself. Even you, if you don't know the answer of a particular question, simply you can
yes.
accept that, right?
Yeah, I accepted. I also accepted in the Viva that, so sorry, sir, I'm just confused right now, and I'm
Yes.
not able to recall. And
Yes.
they said that it's okay.
They will
We didn't
like.
mind it.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's true.
Then like it's good rather than faking responses.
It's true. Yeah. No need to like beat around the bush and to show, okay, I know everything. We are human being. It's not possible at all to know everything, right? So rather than
Right.
doing that, just give a shot to yourself. Okay, accept your mistake, or if you don't have any idea regarding this, just accept it. Right now, I don't have idea, knowledge regarding this, but definitely after this interview, I will work on it. I will try to gather some knowledge. That's
Yes.
it. It's
And
very
acceptance
simple.
feels great too. Like
Yeah, they will
after
appreciate.
after the yeah, after this particular thing, I will feel like कि, okay, I just said it that I don't know, and
Yes,
apart like we don't pinpoint the wrong part. Like
yes.
we focus on positive part. That ठीक है, इसके अलावा whatever I did in my interview or viva, it
Mhm.
was best. It was best from my side. अगर वरना हम like beating around the bush, if we do that thing, we will always focus on the negative part more.
वो
That
काम
oh
नहीं
shit, I
करेगा
made this
कृति,
mistake.
वो काम नहीं करेगा
Yes,
कृति,
it
मेरी
will
लाइफ
it will affect our mental health.
yes, yes. And always there is a feeling inside my heart and soul always. Whatever we are doing, try to be honest, whether it is an interview
Hmm.
or along with that other things, right? Just try to be honest, whatever action you are going to take in future. आप जो भी छोटे बड़े कदम ले रहे हो उसके लिए आप ऑनेस्ट रहो. That's it, right?
And one thing I found in English language, like
Yes.
why I like this language
Mm-hmm.
now. Once someone asked me that, how can we improve our politeness? Like, how can we make ourselves more pleasable to the people? I
Mm-hmm.
was like, how can we do this? So I
Mm-hmm.
found the answer in myself. Whenever I speak in Hindi in my home and with my friends, there is some kind of होता है ना कि अगर हम गुस्सा भी हैं, so we express it.
Yes.
But in the English language, the difference comes here.
Yeah.
When we deliver our speech in English, there is nothing like कि सामने वाले को पता ही नहीं लगता है कि हम किस वे में बोल रहे हैं, what our tone is. We are just
Yes.
delivering a thing. So the politeness factors comes here.
Yeah.
Like English is beautiful language in this
So
form
beautiful,
because
so creative.
yeah, इंग्लिश में तुम, तुम्हारा, तू, तेरा, ये सब ये हिंदी में ये सारे वर्ड्स है, but in English it is just only you,
You.
and that's make a lot
Wow.
of difference.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Wonderful, Kriti,
So
and
that's
thank you
why
so
I yeah, that's why I like this language. I like to
much.
speak in this language because
And
there is just politeness everywhere, like positive thinking, like positive experience.
yes, yes. And I think this language is so powerful. Like personally, I feel the same. It can change your entire personality, the way you are living.
Yes, yes,
Okay, so thank you so much, Kriti. And
yeah,
let's wind up this session. We will meet soon.
yes, sure.
Okay, take care of yourself,
Yeah.
Kriti. Bye.
Bye.
Okay.